not going anywhere, and I'm like rubbing on it. This is my proof. I'm just gonna be showing you guys how I lay my edges. Pretty much like under all my hair videos, I get a request on how I do my edges. And so I'm finally getting around to do this video. I'm pretty sure you guys have already noticed, but I wear scarves like all the time. I don't know, they're just really easy to do. And especially since it's summer, I've been wearing a scarf like every single day. So doing my edges is the equivalent of actually doing something to my hair during the day. I don't know guys, I just love playing in my edges and seeing what different styles that you can come up with, because if you guys didn't know, then how you style your edges really dictates the vibe that your hairstyle gives off. And for me personally, having my edges laid really just makes whatever hairstyle that I'm wearing just pop out. Not only do I want to show you guys how I personally lay my edges, but I also want to show you guys how I get them to last throughout the day. I first want to start off and share some products that I use to lay my edges, because the products that you use really do matter. So the first product that I use is my Eco Styler gel. I always use the green jar. I also use Edge Booster Edge Control. You are also going to need a hard bristled brush. Here are the ones that I use. I mainly use this one, and I know it looks old and dusty, but trust me, I've been using this one for such a long time and it has never let me down. As long as it's clean, then it's going to do its job. Now I also want to share this one tip before we start the video, because it's really important, so please don't skip this part. Every time I get a new jar of gel or edge booster, one thing that I always do is I will take the lid off, or just open the lid, and I will just have that sitting on my sink open for like a good 2 to 3 days. It makes the product have more hold on your hair. Like, I don't know what the science behind it is, but I promise you it works. So if you guys are still here, then keep watching, because the tutorial is about to begin. So I'm gonna start off this tutorial by doing something that is fairly easy, and that is laying my edges on the corners of my forehead. I'm first gonna take my Eco Styler gel, and I'm just gonna place, you don't have to do a lot, but just take a dime size amount and place that onto the hairs that you are about to lay. I'm now going to take my brush, and I am going to begin swooping the hairs that I am laying. You will notice that the hairs aren't going to exactly lay right away, but I'm using my gel to determine how I want to shape my edges. Now this is where the fun begins. I'm now going to take my edge booster, and I'm just going to lay that on top of the gel that I just laid, and then I'm going to swoop it again. And here you will notice how my hairs are beginning to stick to my forehead, and I'm just going to keep swooping until I get the shape that I want. For my ends, I'm just going to curl them since they're already out, but sometimes I will slick them back depending on the look. And here is how that finished product turned out. Okay, so now that you guys know how to properly place your products, I am now going to try some different styles. And for this one, I went on ahead and I brushed my edges just straight down on my forehead to prepare for the next look that I'm going for. I'm now going to take my brush, and I'm just going to glide my brush at the end of my edges just like that. And I'm just going to use one of my fingers to help it look nice and neat. And you do not have to do it exactly how I'm doing it, but usually when you do your edges, it may come out different every time. But that's the fun in it, you know, make it your own, do it works for you. And that is how that came out. I'm now gonna go ahead and teach you guys how to do swirls. These are my favorite things to do, but basically I'm just gonna brush my edges down and then have it loop around one of my fingers like that and just let it curl on its own. This is what it looked like after I got done adding my swirls, and that's about it for this tutorial. I really hope that this video helped you guys, and as always, I will see you guys next time.